Hello there, everyone. It's Kathy with Paper Phenomenon. Welcome to another Friday night crafts and laughs. We are going to continue decorating the remix of the Grad album featuring the Flutter and Bloom paper collection. So you are watching a recording. I'm usually live on Friday nights, but this Friday I had a few things to do and the day just got away from me. And I know that by 7 o'clock, I'm going to be exhausted and I will not have a Friday night crafts and labs. So I figured I'd pre-record myself so we can still work on our crafty projects and hang out in the chat. So let's get right to it. All right, so here's the book. It's the Grad album remix. So what does that mean? We took a project that I made back, I believe it was 2011, and I remixed it, remade it. So remade the project to feature brand new techniques and fun things that I do now in 2024. So I resized it. I remade the pages and we redid the binding system. So quite a few new things. This album features this super fun interactive page right here that I made back in 2011. And forgive me if I'm getting that date wrong, but it's been a long time ago. And it's featuring just all sorts of beautiful things and a Paper Phenomenon paper collection. This Flutter and Bloom paper collection that you see right here. So this is available in both digital and printed. So if you love to print it, if you love the printed versions of my paper collections, you can pick this up right now printed. It is in stock. So we left off, we did quite a few bit of matting and we left off. So did I finish this in here? I can't remember. I did finish this in here. Just putting this paper clip back there. I added a few little goodies right here and I did this. All right, we created a little slit so we can add some embellishments later. Okay, and we matted here and I guess this is where, I started going back and forth. All right, I picked that paper for there. No signature cut here. I suppose I wanted to do a signature cut in here. So why don't we do that right now? All right, so let's go ahead and do a signature cut. And I'm thinking signature cut is going to be at first glance. So at first glance of looking at this paper, you can do a signature cut in here. But I got to be honest with you, when you put your photo mat in there, it's going to cover the paper completely, the picture completely. All right. So even if we put a slit in here, it's going to cover the picture completely. But having said that, I'd rather do a slit. No. So this is right here, which would fit the 4x6 perfectly. So creating a signature cut in here, you're going to forfeit the 4x6. All right, you're going to have to go with a 3x4. All right, let's just keep it honest here because you will not be able to get a full 4x6 in here. All right, because we have to glue, right? We have to glue or tape 1/4 of an inch. So I would say a 3x4 would go in here lovely as, a pocket. And let's get a 3x4. So this is the full 4x6 with the mat, right? When I say 4x6, I really mean 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 because you need the mat. This is the picture right here, of course. So you see that right there? So you would forfeit that automatically. So doing a 3x4, we would be able to stick it in this little house right here. So I'm going to cut in the birdhouse. And the scale will be right. I'm not forcing it. Or you could just put this somewhere else and use it for what the intended purpose was for, right? Which was a spot for a 4x6. So now let's grab a 3x4 Do I have any 3x4s in my little goodie box? I do. So here's my 3x4 mat, which is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. And let's see if I have any pre-cut 3x4s, which I do not, but I will trim this one down. So the white is 3x4. So this is what, let's see what it's going to look like. We can also do a pocket card, right? This collection comes with gorgeous pocket cards. So you can do that. So I'm just testing to see if I have to cut some more. You can probably do 2 3x4s in here. Oh, look at that. See, so that looks good. Not forcing the 4x6, which is just not going to work, guys. It's not going to work. But this is gorgeous. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this down. So see where that falls right there. So we're going to do glue around the perimeter of this piece here, and we'll stick it down. So this is the back of the fourth page, the back of the 4th page. Let's pull that out. That gorgeous paper on the back as well. Just love seeing that. And I also like to glue opposite the opening. Right, so this is where you're going to stick your stuff in. So I like to glue the opposite side down so that the paper will not stick up. And you can use, of course, use tape. You don't have to use glue. You can use my Maker Basics double-sided tape. So I like to glue the opposite side down so that this will lift nice and easy. See that? You can ink around here if you want to, just to give it a little bit more definition. Love the sentiment there. Think bright, happy thoughts. Just beautiful. So we can continue here, or we can go back like like I like to do, back and forth. I feel like we need a pocket card right here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 opportunities for photos plus these pockets. So why not take the opportunity to showcase a pocket card? So we've got lots of choices here. Let's see. I'm thinking of doing a combo. We can do a combo pocket card and what am I saying here? Border pocket card. Gosh, combo pocket card and border. Then we have this one that is longer than our the area we want to mat, but we can do a score line at 4 inches, and we can use this one. Why not? I think we can do that. So let's score at 6 inches right here. There you go. And you get that on that side. You can even do, let's do a little half circle right in here so that we can tack that down. And I'm going to use my magnet disc to make my little circle. All right, so I would like my circle to be right just a little teeny bit. I really don't want to cut into the word, but I just may have to actually. Right there. All right, so I think that'll work. Just cut into the H just a hair. So I'm going to grab a pencil. Where is my pencil? It's probably under my paper pad. All right, so let me position this again. I had to grab a pencil. So we're cutting right into the white. And you know, it doesn't have to be in the center. It can be off-centered. like I was going to cut into the H, but why? When I can do it off-centered, right here in this corner if I want to. Like I can put it wherever I want. I'd rather put it on the side. I guess this will not work here. So I need it to just be a little further down. Just to really get that in there. Well, let's do it. I'm not cutting it all the way. I'm going into the word. I want to see what it looks like. All right. So see that? And now I have a tool that actually does this, but sometimes I don't get it right, and I really don't want to mess this up. I have to practice. It's a We Are Memory Keepers tool. Right in there. So you erase the pencil mark. So essentially you still have the word there, right? You still have it there. And now you want to tuck this. Can't do it now. There we go. See that? So I think that's pretty cute. And then you untuck and you get the sentiment still. So I think that works out really nicely. All right, so let's do it, guys. So glue on 4 sides. Whoopsie. Let's put that down right there. All right, I think that works. Beautiful. All right, let's grab some pattern paper. Well, actually, let's put our white photo mats down so we can get that done. Right here. And then 2 more here. And then last one. Boy, I tell ya. Somebody always wants me when I record. All right, and over here. Perfect. This collection has some really cute tabs, so a tab would be really nice right here. But we'll tackle that once we are done with this matting. All right, let's pick some pattern paper now. All right, so I've grabbed these 2 pieces of paper that I have left over from a few scrap pieces. And I'm going to measure and cut. All right, so 4 7/8 of an inch, I'm thinking. You all measure. Do not listen to a word I say, all right? I get this wrong quite often, so you always measure. So I need 2 pieces. 2 pieces at that size. And I do not need this entire piece. All right, got that right. So I am going to measure once again and cut these 2 to size. Oh, you see, one side I cut wrong. I can feel it already. Look at me, I tell you. I cut totally wrong. Cut 4 and 5/8 of an inch? Yep, instead of 4 7/8 of an inch. But, you know, it is what it is, so I will just make do with what I have on this side. I'm going to come in on this way and deal with that cut there. Because I do this all the time. I cut wrong. So I'll just fill it in because it's not going to be the end of the world for me. I go too fast and then I ruin my cut because I'm not paying attention. But that is okay. All right, so this is the short side. So I'm going to glue it in and I'm going to flush it to the right-hand side. So then that piece that I have to add on, I can flush it or attach it to the left-hand side of this pocket. Not the page, but the pocket. And shh, don't tell anybody, okay? This is between you and me. Don't tell anyone. And stick it in that pocket. And line everything up as best I can. And I think we will be okay. Right there. And that's not even the side to it anyway, so, but that's okay. I think it'll be okay. All right, now this side is the right size. And there we go. Looking good. Lining everything up at the top, making sure that we have nice alignment. Because if not, it's just so obvious when you don't have that. Very obvious. Okay, and we have this bottom part, which has the bird's nest on it. I just don't know. I do like this side. Let's see. Let's cut again. Let me make sure I get this right now. Got that side and then the bird's nest side. Make sure I get that right again. And let me get the height of the pocket and see what I'm working with over here. Let's move these out of my way. Back into my little box of goodies. These as well. That way I have more room. I always manage to work myself into a 6 by 6 inch square space. I know you all can relate to this. Okay. So I like this because it's the black and the white here, so there's nothing competing. The orange picks up on this side, and we get enough of the bird's nest on this side. I think this is a keeper. I like this look. So I'm going to go ahead and keep it. No little slit in these pockets. I'm going to leave it alone. And I may layer a few embellishments right on top of this. So by the time it's all said and done, you may not even see this right here. Or the back side of that pocket card either. Because I can layer something right here as well. But we'll do that later on. Let's continue matting. All right, so I kind of jumped around here. We did that, this. Now we're going to go all the way back to where we're supposed to be, which is the front of the third page. This is where we're supposed to be. All right, and I had saved this piece to do our frame right here. All right, so we're going to do the same exact thing that we did before to mat, which is 6 1/4 by 4 3/4 inches. And we should get our nice frame. So that, careful cat, do not mess up your cut. All right, I like that. So now we're going to draw our 1/2 inch on the back of this, excuse me, 1/4 of an inch, and cut it out. So you want to make sure you can see your pencil marks. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to cut. No matter how much you try sometimes. Pen or pencil. You think you see it, and then when it's time to cut, you don't see it. It's like, where are my pencil marks? I know I drew them there. I know that I drew them. All right, one more side at 1/4 inch. So last week, I didn't have a live class either. It was my Crop at Home event, which was so much fun. If you guys would like to join the Crop at Home event, please feel free to do so. I would love to have you. And the best news is that I am making more kits. The first one was so popular, and my kits sold out so quickly that I decided to open it up to more kits. And you can pick up a kit on my website, paperphenomenon.com. Kit and event, or you could just do the event alone and join using your own supplies. When you join just the event alone, you do get the digital paper collection. And the digital paper collection is called Messages, and that is also on my website. That looks so pretty. So pretty. Very, very delicate. The frame, look at that. So all of the details are on paperphenomenon.com, and we'll be sure to link you in the description box below so that you can sign up, get your ticket. There are so many giveaways, guys, and good giveaways, not cheap giveaways. Not that there's anything wrong with cheap giveaways, but I do really nice giveaways. Definitely worth your while. This looks cute up there too, but we will wait on that. Definitely worth the price of admission, the giveaways. Get that. How pretty is that? You can really see the dainty little flowers there that pick up on the other side. Hello, there's my reflection. Very, very pretty. All right, let's grab a few more pieces of paper. All right, so I picked these 4 pieces of paper that I just love the way they look together. All right, so this is what the backs look like, okay? But I'm gonna focus in on this side. I can change my mind, of course, if I want to, but right now, this is the side I'm gonna focus on. All right, so I want to bring in some of this over here on this side because I love the way it looks here. So I feel like behind it's going to look great. So this is another frame that we have to cut. All right, so we're going to measure the back of the page and we're going to cut the same thing. All right, so 7.5 by 5. All right, so by 5. And then we're going to do another 1/4 inch frame. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see that. So 7.5 would give me 4.5 inches here. Okay, let's do that. All right, so I'm going to draw my frame back here on this side. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Still, at 1/4 inch, we're going to do our frame and cut it out. I'd love to know what projects you guys are working on. Go ahead and chime in the chat and let me know what you're currently working on. Just so that I know what projects are interesting to you guys. It's going to help me with future projects. I know that moving parts was super duper popular, and you guys are still waiting on that cutting guide for me for the 8x8 size, and I will get that to you, and I will get it up in the shop as soon as I get it done. I've been quite the slacker, guys, hanging out with my grandbabies, but I'm back in the craft room, so I will get it done. I thought I was going to have it done a week ago, but did not happen. So I will get it done. So that cutting guide will be in the shop, hopefully just in a few more days. So if you loved the National Scrapbook Day folios in the 11 by 11, you're gonna love these. Same style, but different size. Different size in the very popular 8 by 8 size. You guys love that. All right, so here's my frame for the back. Ooh, look at that. Loving that already. I know you can't see this when this page is closed, but I figured it'll still, oh yeah, still looks fantastic. You just get a little peek, picks up on the black there. Just love it. I put a sentiment down here, didn't I? I did, with a small piece of paper. So I'm thinking, let's do some of this green maybe on this side. What do I have in the back? Polka dot. I did pick this, and I did pick this. Ooh, so pretty. That for the inside there would be nice. Let's see if I have a small, I can get a piece of scrap. Oh, look at that. Oh, not stripe on stripe. No, thank you. Aha, I found it. Look at that. All right, so this is, oh, this is a border piece, but I can live. I can live with cutting a piece of this out. So let me measure here so I can cut my piece of paper out. Just make sure I didn't cut where the sentiment goes, where the sentiment is, so that, oh yeah, that is pretty. Okay, I'm keeping that. And that way, I can do that. And most of that will be covered anyway, because I'm gonna have, what am I trying to say here? I'm gonna have a sentiment there, so it's gonna be covered. And I'm gluing this in sections because the last time that I tried to glue this in as a whole, I made a mess. So I'm just gonna kind of work my way around the frame, being careful not to put glue in the mechanics of this page, because that could easily happen, right? So just be very careful not to do that. And that way, everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. I really dislike getting glue on my acetate. And gosh, I'm so good at it. Getting glue on my acetate. Oh, I love that black and white stripe. So great. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I did try this already. It did not fit. I tried that. You know, I can do this up here. Oh, but we talked about this. It has to be full page. We talked about that. Right? Why did I say that? I can't remember why that had to be full page. Oh, because it would get caught. It would get caught when I do this. That's why. Okay. All right. So I'm thinking for the inside here, for some reason I feel like we have more pocket cards than I cut out here. Well, I don't see them here. I'm gonna have to grab another pad just to make sure that I'm not missing something, because I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe not. Maybe not. For some reason, I thought I had more 4x6 pocket cards. I do not know, my friends. I'm going to have to go back and look because I seem to be missing. I think I'm missing, but I could be wrong, guys. So can't quote me on that. Unless I put them away somewhere. I wanted to put a pocket card in here, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna, what shall we put in here? I'm going to put this piece of paper in here because I think it's beautiful. I could even go super bold. Let's test it. Okay, separate. I forgot the mechanics of my paper here. Oh, I remember now. I'm gonna put that crown in there because I like it. So pretty. Look at that. How pretty is that? And I wanted to keep it simple at that black and white because I want to put something bold at the top. Something very bold at the top. And I can only do that if I choose something. I feel like continuing in on the black and white here. I think this will look gorgeous. All right, let me measure all the way down, right? Because I don't want to screw this up. Well, to that space right there, to where I matted with the blue. So I'm thinking 7 3/4 by 4 3/4. So 7 3/4, I will be taking away. So that's 8. 3 3/4. No, 8. 4 1/4. Yep, 4 1/4. By 4 and what was it? 4 3/4. Yep. And let's punch. Get our angle punch going. And that would be over here. And let's see what it looks like. We don't have to keep it, but I do want to see. And it seems like my measurement is off. My measurement is off, so I can only do 7 1/2, not 7 3/4. Let's see. Because it won't allow me to go any further. Okay, beautiful. That works. 7 1/2 I can do. And let's see what that looks. Oh, I love it. Love, love, love it. Why is that looks upside down? Oh, does it go this? Oh, it goes this way. Huh. It goes this way. All right. Not the look I'm going for up there. So I'm just going to copy this side because I don't like, or do something similar. I don't like that pink up there. Definitely not what I'm going for. So I have this here. I can cut my piece from this piece here. So what did we say again? 4 3/4 by 7 1/2. And that way it'll match side by side, and you know, I'm not hating it because no can do, people. And I like that a lot, actually, very much. This paper seems to be the only one I don't love, but this is an easy fix. I can get rid of that if I don't destroy too much of my, just at least remove a bit of a layer of it so that when I put a piece on top, you know, it doesn't look too much. So I'll just try to remove as much as I can. Come on. Come to mama. All right, so not bad. So now I can cut another piece and be done with this. I could just get, oh, got it. Now that I put that piece on top, I don't love the little piece at the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and use the same one. By 4. Whoopsie. And that way, I will love it. All right, let's do it. So just by removing the layer, it didn't come up all the way, but it came up a lot. It won't be so thick. It won't look weird. Okay, perfect. And now this piece, we will have to punch a hole in it, but I can do that later. So I'm going to go this way, lift all the way up, slip it under the pocket. Oh boy, I tell you. Some things just do not like to cooperate with me. All right, there we go. I'm loving it. Look at that, how pretty. Make sure we get the glare off the paper. That bee continues to be queen. Look at that. So pretty. All right, let's mosey on to the next page. Here we go. All right, so still staying with those same papers that I picked, right? I picked this one, I picked this one, I picked this one, and I picked this one. Have some more of the stripe. We've got bits and pieces of the stripe. All right, so I'm thinking for this one, we can throw this butterfly on here and here. That way, let me see what I get. Here I need, all right, and then here I just need, perfect. So, yeah, I want this butterfly right here. It's my choice. So I'm going to get as close to the edge of that butterfly as I can. And I need, okay. Whoops, so I'm going to have to cut twice. Okay. Right there. I'm okay with losing the top of that butterfly. Not a problem for me. And I'm just going to make a little cut in there. Not too much cutting, but just a bit. Just enough to get a photo mat. I'm not going to worry about the antennas because they serve no purpose to this album, not to the poor butterfly. And just a little bit more, just in case. It's not going to hurt to go further around in case I need it. And I've got quite a bit of space over here, so I always try to leave that 1/4 of an inch. But I have plenty of space here that I can glue this down, so I went further in to the butterfly. And I am happy with that. And that's going to go right here. So, of course, this is a photo spot, but we can have an interactive photo mat in there. Again, another 3x4, but you can get your 4x6, 4x6 in here. And now this side, I will do that blue butterfly. So I'm going to measure. Okay, and I want it to be right around there. So we put that closest to the bottom. And then cut from here to height or to size. And I may get a bit of that butterfly cut off. Nope, I'm going to cut right in there, closer to maybe just a little bit more. All right, and that works beautifully. Look at that. Oh, how gorgeous. So gorgeous. Get that right there. I mean, once you put a photo mat in there, you're not going to see this blue butterfly, but how cute when you pull your photo out, right? Very, very cute. Very cute. Okay, so now let's mat. Let's put a magnet here, shall we? And yes, for those of you who got your kit, you will get magnets and discs to make your project. So no worries. We're going to put the magnet here on the pocket and then the disc on the flap. So right around here. And then we're going to pop the disc on the magnet. So then we can put a little bit of glue, lower our photo mat so we can get perfect placement on the opposite side because that glue creates a bit of a stamp, right? A stamp, if you will. Then some more tape, burnish so you can get a good stick. And we've got ourselves a closure, a magnet closure. Let me measure this pocket to see what fun stuff I can fit on here. And I'm thinking, so we gotta be careful with that side. You're not gonna see anything here. We won't see anything because oh wow, I'm gonna try cutting it, let's see. But this one may work best. Let me try cutting them both. I won't know unless I cut it, so I'm gonna try it. Because when something's cut to size, it looks completely different than. Not very exciting. Not very exciting. So I'm gonna try this one. This looks a little more exciting to me. Very cute. Oh yes, very cute. Look at that. So, so cute. And I have to say, I would like to go in with a bit of color here. Let me try one more thing because I cannot help myself. Oh, but there's no color on the back of this. Well, I'm doing it. It's not gonna kill me to cut another piece off. Love the color. Just, oh yeah. See, the pop of color is definitely the way to go. Picks up on that butterfly there. It gives me a bit of an anchor there if I wanted to put something. So really cute. And if I must, I can put this at the top and that'll be really cute to see when you open it. Even this one. Oh, this one would be very pretty. All right, so let me get a measurement into that pocket. So 5 by, let's see if this works. Yep. Okay. Let's see, what do I get there? I don't want to cut my butterfly off, so I'm going to cut right in there. And I'm going to bring that butterfly right there. And this one I guess that's okay if I whack a little bit of this one off. I'll live. Right to the corner and back again. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. Love. All right. Glue. Let's remove this. And now glue here. This album is turning out absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful. What ideas do we have for photos for this paper? Chime in the comments. Let me know what you think. Photos, ideas, photo themes for this paper collection. I want to see how your mind is working. You always want to get inside my brain. Let me get inside yours. Let's see. Chime in. Photo ideas for this paper collection. All right, so let's mat. Photo mat right here. Because this collection is pretty neutral. You can even do graduation photos in this book. Because the paper collection is pretty neutral. And I love that. Let's go in with this stripe paper. It's cut 2 size, so let's try it. Why not? Yep, that works. Beautiful. It's cut at a good size. Look at that. How stunning. This black and white stripe may not be your cup of tea, but I gotta tell you, it's something that I love. Even in my clothing, I love a black and white stripe ensemble. Love, love, love. Look at that. So pretty. So very, very pretty. And little magnet. And of course, we can do another 3x4 in here. And I'm just pulling this out just to show you. All right. You can even go a little bit bigger if you want to. But we'll put something appropriate in there. Oh, let's punch our hole right up here before I forget. Because then I will forget to do it, and there goes that one, right? And then I won't get it perfectly centered, and that will not make me happy. We are in the 3/16 inch hole. Okay, there goes that. Another task done. That is pretty, my friends. So pretty. Do you see how much I get done when I'm not yapping it up with you guys in a live class? Look at that. How gorgeous. Now, let's draw our attention to in here. Let's figure out what we're going to put in here. Let's grab some papers. All right, guys. So you can treat this side with cover it completely in pattern paper and do signature cuts, or which that will limit you on the 4x6 opportunity, or you can do 4x6s, right, and pattern paper. Okay, so you can do 4x6, 4x6. That I'm trying to see right here. I'm not getting a good position. So, or maybe like this. Yeah, I like it like this better when they're asymmetrical. So you can do that, which I like so much better. We can do a tag here above, tag here, pull below, and then let's glue this down. So I'm going to do 3 sides. One for the bottom, and then one for the top. And just make sure you clear the fold. You don't want to be 1/8 of an inch away from the edge because we're doing it on both sides. So you need a 1/16 and a 1/16, so that will give you 1/8 of an inch when they're both together. If you do 1/8 of an inch from the edge from the fold and 1/8 of an inch from the fold, what you get afterwards is you get a 1/4 of an inch space in between. You just want 1/8 of an inch space. So you just have to be very calculated in the position of your photo mat. And it's hard to see, honestly. There we go. That looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. So I have glue here, here, and here. And then here, here, and here. Okay. That way we're going to do pattern paper to here and then 2 strips going this way. I'm thinking this here. So let's look. So 1 inch is what I need for this side. Right here. That way it'll pick up on this color down here, right? Look at that. And then the plain black, maybe not, that'll be nice there. Huh, let's try that. See what it looks like. It would be a 1/4 of an inch. Let's see what that looks like with the color. Same colors, so cutting it from the same side. Oh, I like the color. I love the color, actually. Look at that. The tags that we're going to get is the black tags. So if we do, I guess, no, the orange is what's picking up there. I like the orange. So I feel like we can do this here and here. Let's glue this down first because I am keeping this. I love this. This I'm keeping, folks. So see how it picks up on the orange here and here? And then give me some other colors, which I'm totally here for. I'm loving the other colors. And this little bit of color here, so cute. Just dynamite. Very nice. And then here, these would be 4 inches, right? Because our photo mats are 4 inches. Got to be careful with that. Let's see what this looks like. Oh my gosh, how darling is this? I got to just remove a teeny bit from both of these. I may have to use scissors because it's hard for me to get them nice and even here. Yep, I mean, not scissors, a knife. We've got this. Can I get this in 4 inches? I can. Let me cut this here. But I can't get it exactly to size. So I'd rather do this, and I can do a some sort of embellishment because this is something that you can cover. All right, so very gently because just a small little strip here. Okay. Very pretty. And the tag is really going to go on this anyway. What am I saying? So the tag will cover this. You'll just get a little peekaboo in the background. And I don't have the tags with me to stick one in there, but you'll see. They're right there. Perfect. Oh, that is so pretty. And then when you close, look what you get. How pretty is that? Oh, I'm so, so happy with this. All right, my friends, I have to tell you that we got a lot done. Why? Because this is a pre-recorded class and not lots of yapping. I know we love the talking, but sometimes I just got to get some crafting done, right? I just have to get some crafting done. Look at how beautiful. All right, my friends, the links will be down below for these for this project, the paper, and anything associated with it. And if you'd love to make one along with me, you absolutely can. These projects will be in, these videos will also be in your project folder, and you can watch them here on YouTube. They'll be most likely on YouTube for a while because I need the watch time, and eventually they'll move over into the project folder. But listen, either way, you can make this project. It's really, really beautiful. I'm loving it. I hope you're enjoying this process. So look out for more videos. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This is Kathy with Paper Phenomenon, and until next time.